if you're in Nigeria, no doubt you will sell your cow very well, because Nigeria has a very large market for beef and milk. So there are chances that you will sell your cow very fast as long as they reach the market price and weight. So what am I trying to say? But there are some regions that doesn't eat cow like that. Some of them, like let's say for like China, they consume pork meat, not beef. So you need to understand, in the particular region that I am right now, do they eat cow meat? That will be your own question to answer, not my own question. Alright, you need to ask yourself, this place that I find myself, or this place I want to venture this cow business, do they eat cow meat? That is the first question. And the second question you need to ask yourself is, what are the competition I have here? Because every business has its own competition. So you need to ask yourself that, what are my competitors, who are my competitors around there? And if you notice that your competitors are much, then you also need to go back and strategize on how you can make your own price appeal to your customers. Because agriculture as a whole, we the farmers are the one going out there to look for customers. So except you want to take those cows to the market to sell, then you will get your customer will come to you. But if you are selling those cows direct from the farm, that means you have to go outside to look for customers to buy your cows. So in a nutshell, you need to understand, okay, who are my competitors? Then if you are able to figure them out, then you should start thinking on how you can shut their mouth off, or better still, according to what my teacher told me, how you can squeeze your competitors out of the market. All right, so that is one of the things. So in order for you to win in the market, you need to understand your target market. All right, before you can win in the market, you need to understand the target market. And aside that, you need to generate a lot of capital, because cows consume a lot of food. They have their own general expenses and additional expenses. I won't lie to you. So you need to understand, you have to have a lot of capital. And aside that, one more thing, you need to decide that, what is my purpose? Is it for beef, or you want to use it for dairy, which is milk, or you just want to do the both? All right, so that would be your own decision to take, not my own decision, because my own is mainly for beef. But if you decide that, oh, I want to go for the both, that means you have to keep a lot of money, because that if you want to do the both, then that means you have to keep a lot of money, because you are going into industrial aspects. So my own is beef. I wear only beef, I don't do milk. So that is your own decision, not my own decision. Now I want to ask you, do you have any purpose of why you want to go into cow farming? Is it for the meat, is it for the milk, or you want to do the both? Now if eventually you want to do for the milk aspect, then I will advise you to get a breed called Jersey, Jerxey. So that breed produces a lot of milk for farmers. Like that particular breed, they produce a lot of milk in a year. Now if eventually you say, okay, I want to go for the meat, then you have to go for Hereford. Now Hereford is, they develop massively. That sometimes, there was a point in time where they sold a cow for $1 million. I don't know if you see that, they saw the news where they sold one cow for $1 million. It's actually Hereford, because they are usually big, very very big. Now if eventually you want to go for the boat, that means you are the king of cow farming. Then you have to get the both of them and put them separately. That means you have to create, like, you have to duplicate the farm into sizes, like this one for meat and this one for milk. Now the next thing you also need to consider as a person that is inspiring or planning to start a cow farming is getting the land. And cow, they consume a lot of land, right? Because they need a place where they can they need where they can put reproduce and do most of their activities, and all those things takes a lot of land. And if eventually you want to go into modern farming where you will be the one to be feeding them every day, sometimes that is very very cost effective, but it's nice for for mostly small scale farmer. But aside that, if you want to aside that, cow need a lot of what a lot of land, and they also need housing too. I guess you should have seen how cow housing look like. The picture will be on your screen on how you can construct a cow house for yourself. So what are the things you need to put in a cow house? You need to one of them are ventilation, and also make sure that apart from the ventilation you do a proper wood. And I will not advise you to use zinc for the roofing, but use slate because of the heat, because sometimes cow doesn't like hot weather. So that is one of the things you need to consider when constructing your housing. Now, to my Nigerian people, I know you'll be asking, what is our own breed? You can actually get your own breed. Now, one of those breed you can get is the white Fulani. This one I'm talking to my own Nigerians now, my own fellow Nigerians. So you can get white Fulani, or you can get Sokoto Gundali, or you can also get red Bururu. So all those three breed are the one we wear here in Nigeria. So this one is not about international anymore. I'm talking right to my own Nigerian brothers and sisters. So to my own Nigerian brothers and sisters that are intending to start cow farming, then you should be able to get all those three breed I listed. Let me repeat myself. You can get white Fulani, Sokoto Gundali, and this thing. The last one is red Bugugu. So all those breeds combined together, you should be able to get one for yourself. But mostly white Fulani are the popular one we consume here in Nigeria. So another aspect I want to discuss about when starting your own cow farming is actually the feeding. Now the feeding can be done in two ways. One, either you say you want to start whether for either for graining, or you giving them supplement feed like concentrate. Now, for if you have a lot of land that you want to have, or your father have and give it to you to do the business, then you can go for the pasture is better, and that one is more doesn't consume a lot of money, because the cows will be consuming just leaves and pasture and all those things. They feed on pastures. Now, another thing is, if you don't have land, what can I do? Yes, you can also still start cow farming even though you don't have land, and by then you should be giving them gray, you should be giving them soya beans and other supplements, like their concentrate, cow concentrate feed. You can give them, and those will with that they will, once they feed on it, they will develop very fast. That is one of the ways modern farming do. That is what they do, right? So if you have been watching from the beginning of this video, I said something about modern farming. They don't actually bother about much land. They just focus on concentrate and gray and all those kind of things, and once they serve it to them, they'll be fine. Or better still, you can go to the market and buy this thing, what is it called? There's a leaf I'm trying to remember. Lafa something sha. But I will display it on the screen for you so that you can get to the go to the market and buy the leaf. Cow can do those leaf a lot. Another thing I also want you to understand is, as a cow farmer, please try and work with veterinary doctor, because they will be the one to transmit a lot of information to you on how you can inject them, on how you can treat them, on how you can be observant whenever there is a disease breakout. So I think working with veterinary doctor will help you as a cow farmer, because you just need them, all right, because anytime there will be, sometimes there will be disease breakouts, all right. So you should contact your cow that, okay, this cow is not eating, and he just lying down. Give them give them the symptoms of the disease. Then the doctor can tell you what to do, or better still, he can come to the farm and inject them or give them proper treatment. So try as much as possible to work with veterinary doctor as a cow farmer. Another thing I also want you to take note of is about marketing. All right, please and please try as much as possible to do a lot of marketing for your cow farming. All right, try as much as possible to do a lot of cow marketing. Yes, if you are a dairy farmer, a person that produces only milk, then you should be taking it to the markets to sell, or probably you can dispose it online, and people that consume it, like there's some set of people that consume cow milk a lot. So if you are a cow farmer that produce meat, then you should work with butchers and people that slaughter cow. Then they should be able to get them from your farm and sell it to direct markets or direct consumers. And if you are doing the both, that means you have to do your marketing for this side and this side. So that is one of the ways I can tell you on how you can grow your cow farming to a billion naira empire. Yes, say empire. So that is one of the ways I can tell you that, okay, these are the things you need to do for you to be successful in the cow farming business. No doubt, no doubt, cows are very expensive here in Nigeria, and once you are able to venture into the business, definitely you should be able to get profits. So, in a nutshell, I really want to say a very big thank you to everyone that have been supporting this channel. And yeah, I've been seeing your support, but we still need more from you. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe and share these videos from us, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.